Starting
just a
recording
matter of
in
money.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we're live, bro. We're filming YouTube content. We really
Yes,
doing it. We
sir.
doing it, bro. Wait. So what are you
Yes,
saying? You're gonna
sir.
get your hair done again?
I think it's just a matter of money, but I think it's time. Time to switch it back up.
You're gonna get what? You're gonna get the singles,
I think I'm gonna get dreads this time.
dreads. Nice.
Yeah.
The afro's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That's the classico.
Yeah,
But
for
getting some
sure.
dreads, that's gonna look good, bro.
Yeah. No, for sure. I've been loving the afro. Like I seen Coach Joey the other day. He told me that my name in his phone is still saved as Afro Matt.
Man, shout out to Coach Joey.
Shout out to Coach Joey.
Hey, he told me everything I know about boxing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm
Salute.
finna be, yep, salute. I'm finna be out there in Cali soon. I'm gonna see y'all again. I'll be out there again in
Nice.
Cali.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I
Looking forward
freaking
to it.
love that you got the California Dreamin' picture on the wall. That is the best background you could have got right now for this session, bro. That's so good, bro. That's so cool, bro. It
Yes,
makes me so
sir.
happy. It makes me so happy,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yeah, no, the history behind that from you when you first touched down to California in Sacramento chasing a dream and that being in your living room with the vibe y'all had and you know what I mean? It's cool to have that.
Yeah,
And
I know.
then
I'm so glad you still got it, bro. Man, you the real one, bro. Let's go.
right
Man,
back at you, my guy.
that's what I'm talking about, bro. Hell yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
We just out here filming the session now. You know what I'm saying,
Yes, sir.
bro?
But yeah, no, so topic of the day. I mean, everybody's talking about it is the Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, the the controversial split decision. I personally thought that Tyson should have lost that fight. But let's hear what were your thoughts?
No, yeah,
Tell me.
you what? No, I was gonna no. Oh yeah, because we didn't talk about it yet. You know what I'm saying? We didn't. Yeah,
Sure.
you know, I was excited. I was excited. You know, whenever I pulled up to the house that day after the training, you know, there was no UFC fights, but there was still some fights. You know, we had finally the return of Francis Ngannou, bro. He's an inspiration. He did great. He did amazing, bro. He shocked the world, bro. He shocked the world. That was so cool. That left hook that he landed, that was it, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I guess first let's talk about what actually happened in that fight. What did you think in terms of? I mean, first of all, let's just talk about the score and the decision. What were your thoughts on that?
Did you watch the replay?
I
So
did.
you replayed it, you watched it
Yeah,
how many times did you watch the fight?
I watched it once. I watched it once through. I watched the whole like kind of just like an unedited playback. I can honestly tell you what I thought. I felt like Tyson Fury only won the only rounds that I felt like he convincingly kind of won in the first, the fifth, and the ninth round. Every other round, I felt like Francis Ngannou either won that round convincingly or it was a close round. But yeah, I definitely thought that was I mean, you know what it is in boxing when it comes to judging, just like how it
Oh,
is in
so you
MMA, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. So you
But
thought
yeah,
the judges were wilding?
bro, that was tripping. But I mean, I understand that there's like other motivations. Like, think about it. That's not
They
supposed to
should have
happen.
just done it for the history books.
Should have
Francis
just did it. Okay,
Ngannou
but
become the
fuck
boxing
'em.
heavyweight champion of the world, bro. They should have done it for the books. One of the judges gave it to Francis Ngannou. You know what
For
I'm
sure, one of
saying?
those judges knew. Yeah, for sure.
One of them gave it to Francis, and then literally the last judge, he had it. He had it what? He had it. He had it what? Like 96, 94 was a scorecard. One round. He had about one round. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Yeah.
He had it what? He had it
Um,
what? You know, yeah, he had it by just one round. Tyson Fury got it by 1 point. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just like wild to me because I mean, especially with Francis Ngannou getting the 10-8 with the knockdown. And it was close. Besides that, I mean, it was a close fight, but I just feel like in a close fight, especially when one fighter only is really won convincingly 3 rounds and got knocked down. I mean, but it is what it is. At the same time,
He
there's always
got
an
the
argument that it was
knockdown.
subjective.
He got the
Yeah,
knockdown. You know, man, like Francis Ngannou, he took the sport to the next. He took the sport to another level. You feel me,
and
or do you feel me?
um,
You feel me, or do you feel me?
I
Right?
mean, there's so many
Because
ramifications.
there's more like there's always an abundance of possibilities, you know what I'm saying? And it was just so cool to see Francis Ngannou do it like that whenever people were doubting him, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Some
God, yeah.
people were
Oh,
saying, "Why
everyone,
is he leaving the
everyone.
UFC?" And people were
Yeah,
throwing shade on him. You know what I'm saying? But he did what he wanted to do, and then he said, "I'm gonna box. I'm gonna do boxing." And then he freaking went toe to toe like that with Tyson Fury, bro. And like in my opinion, it was like, just when I was watching it, because I only watched the fight once. I only watched it one time. I honestly didn't watch the replay neither. The only time I saw the fight was watching it live 6 days ago, last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? After I got back home from practice, just got in bed, freaking put on the fights. You know what I'm saying? And man, did you watch the concert before the fight? I'm kind of
I didn't
sidetracking
see
on
the
this note.
concert.
I'm kind of
I didn't,
sidetracking now, bro.
but
They
yeah. What they have
literally
for the concert?
they did a whole concert, bro. They did a whole like 45-minute concert before the fight. I was like, oh man, like I turned it on. I turned it on. I'm just over here like it just kept going and going and going. They had a whole bunch of musical performances, like four of them. It was pretty solid. I enjoyed
Okay,
it. You know what I mean? It's antics. It was antics. They're trying to make it like a spectacle. You know what I'm saying?
for
And
sure.
like different style. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I thought it was. I mean, I was like, okay. And then like they're trying to get the people hype, I guess, before the fight. You know what I mean? They literally did a whole. Excuse me. They did a whole concert, bro.
That's what's up. I like that because
Oh, you like that?
it's like because the people are gonna spend so much money. Like you might as well give them
Make it
their
hype.
money's worth, right? Especially if the fight isn't, these sort of, I mean, I guess if you want to call them gimmick fights, although that after what Francis did, I don't know if you can call that a gimmick. That definitely wasn't no gimmick. But these sort of fights, you know, they might look at them sometimes as a little bit boring, or like the expectation is it's not going to be some sort of super competitive fight. So give people give people something to look forward to as well. I like all that stuff though. I
The
like how in
entertainment.
boxing, yeah, like in boxing, for example, having rappers walk you out, especially if it's certain rappers, like what Terence Crawford did when he fought Earl Spence and he had Eminem walk him out. That shit was goated. Oh God.
Man, I know. There've been some good fights. There've been some good fights this year.
Yeah, yeah, no, boxing, a lot of people want to talk shit about boxing, but there have been some really good fights that have been made. You need more of that. I think that at the end of the day,
Even
that's why the
earlier in the
UFC.
year, because we're ready in November, bro. Like even earlier in the year, we had Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis finally fight this year. That was a good fight. That was a good fight
Yup,
earlier in the
we
year.
had
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
We had what's it called? Devin Haney fighting Vasily Lomachenko. You
Oh, the other
had
day we had Charlo versus Canelo. The other day, that was
yeah,
solid, bro. That was a good to
yeah,
that fight was
of
good to see
course,
too, man. You know what I'm saying?
yes, and we
For
got
real.
Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence, the fight
That
everybody's been
one,
asking for forever.
man. That one, dude.
That one just
Terrence
kicked some ass.
Crawford.
Oh my
Terrence
god,
Crawford. He's the guy. He's one of the
I
greats.
think so too. I think
Like
so too.
that was incredible to see. That was incredible to
I think
see.
so too. I'll go ahead and make this crazy take. Even after watching Canelo versus Jamall Charlo, I still feel like Terence Crawford would beat Canelo if it came down to that fight. All respect to Canelo for the things he's done in the sport of boxing. Um, I'm just calling. I'm being honest in terms of how I feel in my opinion. Which at the end of the day, that's just what you got to do. You just got to get
Okay,
back on it. How
but
you call
but
it.
then I ask you this though, but
Yes.
in a Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez in a UFC in the octagon fight, who wins? And I'll tell you
I
who it
think.
is. It's Terence Crawford. Because he's
I think
got even
too.
that wrestling experience too.
Exactly.
Man,
Yeah.
Terence Crawford over here, he gonna be the freaking MMA rules in the oh man, that'd be a good fight. I was just messing around though, but yeah, no, I think Terence
Oh God,
Crawford's my pick in full MMA rules because he even got that wrestling too. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Yeah. No, you see the
Wow,
clips on YouTube of
I seen the
him.
clips on YouTube.
Grappling folks. He knows what he's doing, and he has apparently what he wrestled in high school. I assume. I don't know too much in terms of that, but I know he's
I saw the clip. I saw
watching
the
him.
clip of him. He was
Yeah,
like
no,
wrestling with one of his
really
homies. You know
good.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, and he's strong. Like you see photos of him in the weight room, in his clothes, like full, like he's going out, to the store. Deadlifting 400, 405. Strong dude. I think in an MMA rules set, I do give him the edge against Canelo, even though
The
Canelo's
MMA
totally
MMA
better.
rule set. Oh
Yeah,
man, yeah. So
but
there've been
I
some
think
good fights, bro.
yeah,
There've been some good fights,
yeah,
and you were saying the gimmick fight, Francis Ngannou. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
like, I thought it was like the perfect combination of like Francis Ngannou. He put in that work these last couple of years. So, because ever since he left the UFC, he was thinking,
for
okay, I'm
sure.
going to boxing next. I'm going to boxing next. So, he's probably just been freaking just training his boxing, knowing that this fight was coming. You know what I'm saying? And
For
he looked
sure.
so much better with his boxing. His stand up
He
he got
did.
so much better, and he came with a great game plan, and he executed so well in his execution of his game. You know what I'm saying? But
I agree.
like it was like the perfect combination of Francis Ngannou coming so well prepared, and then like I think also Tyson Fury, he was surprised. He surprised them. He had the element of surprise. I,
Yeah.
I feel like Tyson may have been
Yeah.
thinking that he was going to just kind of walk through Ngannou, or Ngannou would be no match, and he came way more stronger than Fury had expected. In my opinion, that's what I'm just thinking. I think he had the element of surprise, and oh, for sure, yeah, he surprised him with that left hook. Boom! He was like, oh, he's freaking hit him, man. You know what I'm saying?
For
Francis
sure.
Ngannou. He's a freaking.
Yeah.
He's the freak. He going. He's gonna. He's a legend. He's going down as a legend,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, right?
For
Am I right or
sure. Yeah. I
right?
mean,
He's gonna be a
no.
legend, bro.
Hey, I
He's a
I agree with you. I think he definitely was surprised, Tyson Fury, just because he has this expectation of, oh, he's the MMA guy, so I should kind of run through him. So who knows if he really took this fight 100% serious in terms of his preparation, but definitely like from the outset, when he felt him in the clinch, and it's just like what I mean. You just look at them compared to each other. I think styles really make fights. And with this fight, like a lot of Tyson Fury's opponents tend to be smaller than him, or at least when it comes to, like, he has that definite reach advantage. But Ngannou's not that much shorter than him. What I think it was 2 inches difference, and really close in terms of wingspan. And then he's just so much physically stronger than him in the clinch, and he understands grappling because he's been training grappling. So I mean, when you seen him in the clinch, like he couldn't just muscle him like he does a lot of guys, and then so he had to really stay on the outside, and also surprised too that yeah he Francis has had some hard punches and really forced him to stay in that outside range, and he couldn't really dictate the fight where he wanted it to be. And yeah, no, I think Francis surprised a lot of people. I think that now, it's like for Francis, what comes next? I mean, if he wants, he now can be a contender in boxing. Like, I know there's discussion of him fighting Deontay Wilder. They could, who knows if they even want to do a Tyson Fury rematch. I'm sure you might want to get that one back. Honestly, everyone's talking about how he lost that fight, Tyson Fury. So I mean, and it's like, why go back to MMA when you're making all this money, when you're making million? You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time too, I hear he has the passion from MMA, and he does have contractual obligation, I think, to the PFL, and I'm sure also he's, really interested too of doing stuff with PFL Africa, and I think right, he's definitely going to be in MMA world, but I mean, Francis is with his performance, just even getting there, just even getting the Tyson Fury fight after all of the things that he's had to face and his obstacles, whether it be negotiations with the UFC, them not being open to doing that, and him kind of having to stand up for himself and what he wanted. And at the end of the day, got to tip your house to the guy.
He bet on himself. He bet on himself. He cashed out big. You know what I'm saying? That was good. That was good to see. Yeah, it was really cool to see. It was good. That was awesome. Freaking utterly incredible.
Incredible.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, let me show you something real quick that I got the other day. This is on another topic. Let me just show you what I pulled the other day. Okay?
Show me.
Yeah, we already. I'm gonna grab it. Hold on. See right here. What I got right here. What I got going on right now. Oh yeah, we got that.
Let's go.
We brought out the book. You know
God.
what I'm saying? This was literally. I got this book the other day. Or I got a box the other day. Yeah, here goes what I pulled. Let me show you.
Nice. From a card shop.
I got it on Amazon. You know when you can just buy like
cool.
the elite trainer boxes, the
sure.
Pokemon boxes. You know what I mean? Like, and then the elite trainer box, like it comes with a whole bunch. It comes with a whole bunch of booster packs in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It comes with a whole bunch of booster packs, and then it comes with it usually comes with some extra stuff in there too. You know what I'm saying? But so I had a whole bunch of booster packs in there, and then look at these hollows that I pulled right here. Let's see if it'll look good on the camera right here. Let me see. Check out these. Look at these three that I got right here.
Oh, the hollow Venusaur. Nice.
Got that hollow Venusaur right there, bro. And then I got this one right here too.
Okay.
Hollow Charizard right here. You know what I'm saying? Then I got Blastoise also, bro.
What?
I got all three of them, bro.
All three Kanto starters.
Let's go, bro. I got all three of them. Yeah, I pulled out three of them in the box the other day. You know what I'm saying?
That must have felt good.
Bro, it was tight. It was pretty cool. It was solid, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a good. It's a good vibe.
Hell yeah,
bro. But I look back whenever I was over there. Oh yeah, that was the one. And then we'll pull one more too. I got this Radiant Blastoise also that night too. Because on this that booster in that card list.
Different coloration.
Because they have another one. Because I got that Venusaur, that Charizard, and that Blastoise. But then on that same box, they got each three in a Radiant version too. So they got like Radiant Blastoise, Radiant Venusaur, and then Radiant Charizard. You know what I'm saying? On that box set also. But I at least gotten that Blastoise like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
Chill vibe. But
hell yeah.
No, I was saying no, because we were over there. Whenever I was during the training camp, whenever I was over there sleeping at the crib, you know what I'm saying? And then you brought out the binder, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh,
hell
bro,
yeah.
that's last year. And then literally, whenever I saw the Yu-Gi-Oh cards again, I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna start collecting again. 1 year later, bro. 1 year later, bro, I got this whole binder filled up, bro. Pretty solid.
Hell
Hobbies. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. I'm happy that you're enjoying the collecting, and I love seeing the pull of the shiny cards, and you know what I mean. that yeah. I still gotta get you back. I still.
Oh yeah, after that last duel.
I bought another pack. I hit up Target the other day. It's the Crimson King.
Yeah,
It's
you
the
hit that. Oh,
Crimson
you
King.
got that.
I don't know how.
You got that. You got that starter deck.
Yup. So I got some work to do, but I mean, I'm definitely gonna order
Let me
that
see something real
that
quick,
Phoenix Enforcer. I
bro.
gotta do something about that blue
That's
eye stuff
wild,
you got
bro.
going.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild, bro. You wildin'. You wildin', bro. That's crazy, man. Yeah, nah. If you use that starter deck, I'll bring one. I might have a starter deck too if I don't use my cousin's deck. But you know what I did the other day actually that was badass too. I actually did my first. Me and Riley battled on the TCG on the Pokemon card
What?
game. Yeah, we built. I built.
What?
Yeah. So we because like sometimes
Bruh.
no people only collected the cards, but nobody knows how to
For
play
sure,
the
plays
card
the
game.
game. I don't know how to play the Pokemon game at
So I'm
all.
saying,
So
bro,
yeah,
that's a
you had
lot
to
of
like
that's
look up and learn how to do that.
yeah, I looked up the rule book and then actually hit my first battle like that. It was solid because yeah, like I was saying, cause we always we'd always Yu-Gi-Oh battle. You know what I'm saying,
For sure.
bro? I never played the Pokemon TCG though, so then yeah, I looked up the rule. Like, oh, bro, it was solid, bro. It was solid. It was actually really cool. Actually, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
How would you compare it to, let's say, like if
to the
you
Yu-Gi-Oh
had your
TCG.
choice? Yes,
I mean, it's just playing the Yu-Gi-Oh game. You know what I mean? Then yeah, you can play the Pokemon game like they're kind of similar, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe like on Yu-Gi-Oh, you got like 8,000 life points. You know what I'm saying? But in the Pokemon game, that
for sure.
you have six prize cards. So like you set up, and then like you put six cards right here to the side. Those are basically like your six life points. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
every time one of your Pokemon get knocked, then or every time you knock one of your opponent's
Mm,
Pokemons, every time you knock one of their Pokemons, you take a prize card. So then I'll have five, and I knock another one of his Pokemon, then I got to take another prize card, and I'll have four. You know what I mean? So
mm.
you keep knocking their Pokemon, and then once you get all six prize cards of yours, then you win. You know
You
what I'm saying?
win. So
So
it's similar. It's like a Pokemon battle via the actual games.
yeah,
Or they're trying to
yeah,
create the
exactly, bro.
dynamic
You
via
played the
cards.
games
Okay.
too, like playing the video games. Yeah, I was like, oh, it's like the video
Mhm.
games too. I was like, bro, I loved playing the video games. That's the crazy part. It's like, yeah, like I played the video games all the time as a kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be collecting the cards. And that's like people just collect them. Nobody knows how to play the game. You know what I mean? So I just looked
For
up how to
sure.
play,
Yeah.
hit the battle. I was like, oh, it was super fun. It was actually pretty fun, bro. I enjoyed it. I
That's what's
enjoyed it.
up. I'm
Yeah,
glad
yeah,
you enjoyed it.
yeah, yeah.
I think
Me and
maybe
Roddy
it's
hit it.
because of the fact that maybe it's because of the fact that people play the actual game. Like when people think of Pokemon, the first thing they're doing. Obviously, back in the day, people were
Yeah. You
playing
played the
like
Game
it
Boy
still are
game.
obviously right when we were younger. But it's like yeah, like if you're gonna go play Pokemon with your friends when you're younger, you might have had like the setup with the I'm forgetting what the cord was called, but it allowed you like connect your Game Boys to each other. You could
For sure,
trade,
for sure.
battle. Yeah, man,
Yeah, you would
what
need
time?
you would need that cable, bro.
Yo,
Before Bluetooth. This before Bluetooth and stuff. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
man, an airdrop.
An
Yeah, in the
airdrop.
cloud.
Oh yeah, no. It's like it's in the
Yeah,
cloud. It's in the cloud. What's the
yo,
cloud?
man, these kids are
Oh, I'm just
spoiled.
playing.
They they got all the best technology. I remember not having a memory card for my PlayStation One. So every game that I got for it, I had to beat it in a day. I
Crazy.
never, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my
Yeah,
gosh,
but
bro. Are you serious?
yeah, bro. Every single game I got on the PlayStation One, I had to
Stop.
beat it in a day.
That's ridiculous, bro. That you
Yeah,
wild. You wild.
yeah, I know, right? It's like also like why not just get another?
When did you get your memory card?
I never did.
On the
I never
PS1?
got a memory card
You
on the
never you
PS
played
One. I
the whole
never.
time you had a PS1. You never had a memory card.
Yup, never had a memory card. The extent to having a memory card was there was a time where I borrowed a classmate. I can't remember what grade I was, but it was like elementary school. I borrowed his memory card, and I used it when I was playing Spyro, the first one. Or no, Ripto's Rage. It was Ripto's Rage, I think. But yeah, no, that was yeah, bro.
That's
Struggle
crazy.
back in the day. Now it just comes to systems.
Oh
That's
my
funny.
gosh, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's funny.
that's wild, bro. Yeah.
Very
Yeah, it's literally it
funny.
was literally just like the video games, you know what I mean? Even like you apply like, whenever you're going like a water type versus a fire type, you know what I'm saying? Like you apply like it
Oh
says at the
yeah.
bottom the weakness. So like, if you're playing a fire and then it gets hit by water, you know what I mean? Then it's a times 2 on the freaking times 2 on the hit, bro. That'll send you. You know what I'm saying?
For
That's what
sure.
ended up
Just like in
happening
the
too.
game.
That's what ended up happening. I freaking like set up a whole fire deck, and then because
Oh yeah.
I wanted to play Charizard. You know what I'm saying? So I set up like this
Yeah.
whole fire deck, and then like. But then Ryu, he set up a water deck. You know
I
what I mean? So
bet. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I
right.
was freaking getting smashed, bro. He knew
Yeah,
he was like, oh, he's gonna
yeah.
be. We told you, oh, I thought he was gonna
Yeah.
play a fire deck, so he freaking. I went with a water deck, knowing that. Oh yeah,
That's
what I
funny.
was like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of
Yeah.
got freaking. I kind of got. I had some other ones, but it was solid. It was solid. It was pretty. It was a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Hey, I'm happy you had a good time. That's what's important. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's good.
that's
But
true.
yeah, I can totally see why you pulling something like that.
I should have been. I should. It would have like. What if I was playing 4D chess and then I was like, oh, he thinks I'm gonna play a freaking. He thinks I'm gonna play a fire deck, so he's probably gonna go with a water deck. So then I'm gonna counter that, and I'm actually coming with a freaking grass deck or a lightning deck. You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
come with that Venusaur
knowing that
instead. Yeah.
knowing that he was gonna play water like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just playing, but yeah, so little hobbies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yup. That's what's up. Hey, no, I hear you. You know what I mean? Try to pull it. I'm sure Wright would still figure somewhere to adapt. You know what I
I'm
mean? That's his
gonna
bread and butter.
yeah, I'm gonna mess around, make a new one, make some adjustments on it, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna run it back again.
So
Run it. It's the weekend
nice.
again. I
Yup.
mean, it's the weekend right now, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be
Nice.
chilling. We're gonna be chilling, you know what I'm saying? Watching
Oh
these
yeah.
watching these uh watching these
The fight's coming
UFC
up.
fights. Yep.
Yup. Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo.
Derrick
Yeah.
Lewis, the Black
Yeah. I was just
Beast.
about to bring that up. Yo.
Houston legend. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
I got it right here on this fight card right now. But yeah, Derrick Lewis, the knockout king, knockout.
Yo.
That's it.
Did you
He
see
gonna win by knockout. Oh, what's up?
the
What's
press
up?
conference? Did you
I
see the
didn't watch
press
the press
conference
conference. Did
afterwards?
you see the press conference?
I saw a clip
You saw it on.
where he was talking about how the whole situation of him getting arrested for speeding and whatnot. But no, Derek Lewis he's hilarious. I love that guy. He was just like, oh that guy that wasn't even me. He was like, they said that guy had hair. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, I love his energy. Funny guy. But yeah, no, really knockout king. That was a big test in front of him. Yet again, I mean, hey, when you're in the UFC, everyone's a killer.
Jelton Almeida's got 5 wins in the UFC. 5 wins, bro. 5 wins in the UFC. Rear naked choke, ground and pound, rear naked choke, rear naked choke. Wow. Ground and
Come with
pound.
that grappling. Yup,
Then
come with that
then
grappling.
and then Contender Series 2021 when he got signed. Rear naked choke. The dude. He's coming through to finish fights, bro.
For sure.
Dang. 19 wins, 2 losses. I'm just looking at the stats right here on my phone right now. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Looking
Yeah,
at my
no.
notes.
Yeah, I don't think this fight. Yeah, I don't think this fight goes.
The
I don't think this
distance.
goes
This
the
definitely
distance.
doesn't
Yeah.
go the distance, bro. This is it
Hmm.
100% is not going to the distance. I like
Yeah.
those kind of
Either
fights,
Derek
bro.
Lewis.
I love
Yeah.
those kind of fights, bro. I love that. There's just fights that they're just like that, bro. You just know that it's gonna be a finish.
For sure. Hey, shout out to UFC matchmaking. Like they know what they're doing.
Real talk,
Whether it's
huh?
these fight, these cards or pay per views or the contender series. Oh, the contender series especially. It's always fire matchmaking.
Yeah, we were tuning in. We were watching some of those fights over there at your spot whenever we were in Cali.
Yup,
When I was out there,
yup,
you know what I'm saying?
yup.
Man, that was solid, bro. That was solid, dude. I'm trying to pull up again. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out there. I'm finna be out there again. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
see
Real
you.
soon. Real
You already
soon. You
know.
feel me?
You already know. That's how we do
Yup,
it. You know what I'm saying?
yup. Oh God. Yeah, it's gonna be you already know. Hit your boy. I got you at the airport. But you feel me? You gonna be back. Probably gonna be preparing in preparation for when you get that call, I assume. Now you're
Hmm.
kind of yeah. So where you at, Rick, in terms of I mean, if you feel comfortable talking about that, if not, that's cool. But
You
you know what I
funny,
mean?
bro. Bro. You funny. You funny, bro. They gonna hit me up. The UFC, you already know. The UFC, they're gonna hit me up. You
For
know what I'm
sure. So you
saying?
just waiting
And
for the
then
call.
they're gonna hit me up. They're gonna hit me up. We out here though. So while we
Done.
at it, we just training, freaking filming these YouTube videos.
Done. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you look like you're in good shape. So you
Let's
feel
go.
me?
Oh, thank you.
Yup.
Thank you.
Yup. That lifting program. Shout out
Hmm.
to our boy Troquato.
Shout out to our boy Tranquito. Bro, I'm over here eating a sour candy right now, bro. I'm over here wilding. Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, your thing cut off.
You
There we
good?
go. You're back.
Can you hear me now?
I can see you now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, no, shout out to that boy Tranquito. That's the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Matstrong program.
Yup. Yes, sir.
Hit up my boy. Hit up my boy on the internet. Hit up my boy Nick Tranquito online on Instagram. He gonna help y'all. He gonna help y'all. He gonna help y'all get in better shape.
Hell yeah.
He gonna help y'all. He gonna help y'all. He gonna help y'all get swolled up. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna set you up with the program
He gonna set you up with the
and
program. You know what I'm saying?
help you out with your diet, with
Mhm.
your lifts, with your mobility. Yeah, no, go
Oh,
check them out.
oh, you got the plug. You got so you got the plug, bro. Let's go.
Hell
All right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. Good times. Good times, bro. Good times. Good times.
yeah.
Good times. We gotta go freaking man. We gotta freaking hit that action one of these days.
Oh yeah.
We gonna we gonna run it. We gonna run it. I'm gonna be seeing you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Man,
you
there
know
was
what we
something
gotta
else.
run?
What's up?
You know what we gotta run when you get here. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to do it because you'll be in camp. So diet wise,
Oh,
you know
what
what
were you
I'm
gonna
saying?
say?
We gotta hit up Chang's. You know, she probably
Oh
by now
yeah.
is in a trip.
You think
Yeah,
they got the Muay Thai shorts?
potentially. I mean, I'm down to go up there. You feel me? Yeah,
Yeah.
man. No,
Yeah.
I think she might have stopped by. She probably did the trip already, you know.
Yeah,
So
because it was she was going to Thailand literally right when last time I was there. You know what I'm saying? And that was
for
like what?
sure. Yep.
So she was pulling up, and she said once she gets back, she'll have the Muay Thai shorts. You know what I'm saying?
Yup. Hell
What's
yeah.
the old lady's
No.
name? What's her name? Jen? It's Jen?
Yes. 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 I'm cute about it. I'm
No, but
horrible
for real,
with
I'm
with the
pretty sure her
terms.
name is Jen.
I think so too. I think that's what it is. But I mean, regardless, you know, she always shows us love. I appreciate her so much.
I know she's the
Feel me?
best. She's the
Yeah.
best. Shout out to Chang's in the
Yo, shout out
Thomas,
to Kang in the
number one
Thomas.
Thai
Yo,
restaurant in
Kang Thai
Sacramento.
cuisine.
Yup.
Yes,
You want
sir.
that Thai cuisine? Pull up to Chang's. Let's go.
Yo,
Oh man,
yo,
bro,
right there
that's
in
lit.
that parking lot next to the Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's the spot, dude. Yeah, for all the Sacramento homies, they gonna check out the YouTube video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, check it out, y'all. Like seriously, good Thai
It's
food.
the spot. It's the
Get the pad
spot.
Thai.
Yeah, it's
Get
the
the
spot.
fresh rolls. The tom yum soup. The coconut soup is amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah,
No,
no,
I
go
know
check
what you
it
mean.
out.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, bro. There was this new spot that I pulled up to me and Chiquito whenever I was out there in Sacramento. It was
Is
this
it good at
conveyor
sushi?
belt.
I went there the other day.
You went to the conveyor belt?
Bro, I spent $80 there.
Wait,
$80
no.
fucking dollars.
To where?
$80 fucking dollars.
Where?
At Kuda Sushi.
Oh, Kuda?
Bro, I pulled a dumb move. You know what I mean? Yeah, I underestimated the. No, I ate a lot of sushi, and I didn't come prepared to eat like that. But you know what I mean? I ate. Trust me, I ate.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I do like that place. Like for you know what I mean? The conveyor belt sushi idea. I like the sushi.
No,
But
but
I
there's
mean,
this other conveyor belt that it's all you can eat though. So it's just one price, and then you just keep eating it. It's over there in where's it at? It's like in man, it's not like on the north side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's literally called like sushi conveyor belt. It's literally called like conveyor belt
hmm,
sushi.
hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm down. I'm
it's
definitely
it's
down
it's
to go up there
it's
and.
crazy. I think it was like what, like probably like $35 to for the buffet. You know what I mean? But it's literally you just sit
Okay,
at the.
cool.
They just keep coming through like this, bro, and you just grab it off.
For
You keep
sure.
grabbing it,
Yeah.
and then you could order some also to be made fresh, and they just make it too, and then they just like bring it to you also. You know what I'm saying? So you could like,
Okay.
oh, bro, it was like a. I really enjoyed the sushi spot, especially after Sushi House closed down. You know what I'm saying?
Man, rest in
Rest in
peace to the
peace to the
goat.
goat.
I missed that place so much.
Sushi House was the spot, bro. Sushi House was the spot.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
uh, man, for those that know, back in pre-pandemic era, go to Elk Grove, an area south of Sacramento, like 15 minutes south. Had this place called Sushi House. All you can eat sushi, amazing quality buffet. Yeah.
Oh
Don't
man,
never know though. Don't never know now.
that's true, bro.
Those
Man, they had
sushi
the Chinese. They had the
phenomenal.
Chinese buffet over there in the corner. They had the Chinese buffet. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
all you can eat sushi and the conveyor belt. They had it all, bro. They had it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I remember
remember I'd
calling
even
the
like, you know how they have like slices of pizza at the Chinese buffet. You know what I'm saying? Like
man.
they
I
literally
was
had the pizza slices there too. Pizza, Chinese buffet pizza, and sushi. Oh man, what the heck? That place was so good.
yeah,
Pre-pandemic.
they had all the options. I was gonna say I remember we called the pizza place right next to them.
Oh
Just to ask
yeah.
them. We're like, we didn't want to drive up there like, hey, can y'all go over there and see if Sushi House is open?
I know, bro. That one was
Yeah.
after it finally closed down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, bro. Yeah,
Heartbreaking. Yeah.
yep. So
No,
he's at a moment of
man.
silence.
Yeah. Moment of silence for one of the best sushi establishments in Sacramento.
Hmm. Mm. Tune in next week, bro. Next week, Slava's fighting.
Yes.
But boy, he's got a good
Yes.
opponent that he's fighting next
Yeah.
week. Actually, next week, Madison Square Garden. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm so happy for him to fight in one of the most legendary
He's fighting in one of the most
legendary
legendary
fights
venues ever.
in boxing. Um, you know what I mean? Coming from Russia to chase a dream to enter a new sport, and I mean all the difficulties he had in getting fights in the beginning, and look where he's at now. I couldn't be happier for him.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. Slava's the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did get. That's my dude. Hey, and check it out. And then also that night too, Jamall Emmers. Jamall Emmers fighting also that night too. Actually, you know what I'm saying? He'd be over there training with the squad also. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
He fighting
cool.
also that night too. You know what I'm saying? So okay, I'm literally just looking at it also right now at this card real quick. You know what I'm saying? But both of them got tough opponents, and actually, it's actually both of them are fighting two guys from the Longo camp. Jamall Emmers is
Huh.
fighting Bazukja. You know what I'm saying? And then so that's a tough opponent right there. And then
For
obviously
sure.
and then
He's
Slava,
gonna be
he's
closer.
fighting Nazim Sadikov also. You know what I'm saying? Also from the
Yeah,
Longo
yeah,
camp. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I
9-1.
just
Yeah,
I just seen this one right there. Yeah. So that's gonna be.
yeah.
You think they're
No,
gonna try to? You think they're gonna try to grapple Slava?
of course. You know what I mean? They're not gonna try to stand up with him. Like, for those
Man,
that don't
just
know,
knock him out. Just knock
Paulo,
him out. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, 300 plus kickboxing fights. Fighting like at the absolute highest level, and you see it. You know what I mean? It's either you beat him with grappling or you don't beat him because you're not gonna beat him with the stand up. So I mean and for Slava, it's like the game plan. It does help knowing what everybody wants to do. Like, I mean, obviously stopping that is easier said than done, especially, you know what I mean? This guy's going to be coming with the grappling. Like, yeah. And, guy like, Ray Longo, boys, they know what's up. They probably done their homework. So infinity will,
Probably, they
we know
probably.
what,
I'm
yeah,
like, bro, they probably done it. They the world class gym also. You know what I'm saying?
for
Yeah,
sure.
bro. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm
But I
excited. It's
mean,
gonna be some good fights, bro. I'm ready to see it.
for sure. But I mean, Salva's been putting a lot of work,
Let's
just in
go.
between fights to really work on his grappling. So I think it might surprise a lot of people
Let's go.
with his growth, his ability to stand back up. But we got to see. But I'm excited to see next week.
Tune in. Tune in. Tune in. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? My boy Josh the Fearless, man. He's a Houston fighter. We actually trained together too earlier in the year. Josh the Fearless Van, he's fighting also that night. So send some love his way too. Actually,
that's what's
he gonna
up.
be throwing down. Yeah, yeah. We trained earlier in the year, like probably around like February time. Me and Josh had like a little we had a little we had a one-on-one session like that. You know what I'm saying? Freaking hit the kickboxing class. Got some work afterwards too. You know what I'm saying? So we have the
That's
same
what's up.
chiropractor. We have the same chiropractor, Dr. Tony.
Okay,
That's the guy. Shout out to Dr. Tony. Yeah. So that's how we linked up like that. You know what I'm saying? Jiri Prohashka and Pereira.
what you think about that fight?
Man, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Mm, man, Jiri's been gone for a while. You know what I'm saying? Jiri's been gone for a while, but then
For sure.
but he's the former champ. Pereira, I'm gonna go with Pereira, I guess, maybe since he's had a couple of freaking big fights every month. These last couple of months he's had some big fights, you know what I'm saying? So I'll give Pereira that
For
advantage.
sure.
Um, we're gonna have to see. It's gonna see who shows up that night. But yeah, because Pereira, he fought out of Sanya. He fought out of Sanya again. Who did he just beat in the most recent fight? He beat Glover. Or not? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, he beat Blachowicz.
Jan.
He beat Blachowicz,
Jan.
right?
Yep. Yep.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So you know, yeah, yeah. So I'm thinking. I'm gonna go with Pereira. Co-main event. I'm going Pavlovich.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I mean, what and time back to the Francis Ngannou situation, the whole that I mean, but before I even get to that, I wanted to say I think Pereira probably has the advantage in the fight against Yuri. I think particularly like Yuri, high level unorthodox striking, but he makes mistakes, and I think that a guy like Alex Pereira, you know what I mean, if you can capitalize, then I don't see that fight I mean, I think it'll be a wild, chaotic fight, but I think Alex Pereira maybe maybe I'm prematurely calling it. You never know, but I could see a second or third round stoppage from Alex Pereira. But I mean, these heavyweights, man. So yeah, Sergey Pavlovich and Tom Aspinall. First of all, what do you think just about the whole rescheduling and Jon Jones having to pull out? Like, what do they do? And What's the state of the heavyweight division? Like,
What's the you want to know my opinion on the state of the heavyweight
go
division?
in.
You want me to
Tell me, tell me, tell me,
Oh,
tell me.
really? Okay. I thought you'd never ask. I just I think that was unfortunate that Jon Jones you know messed up his pec muscle, you know what I'm saying? So that
For
sucks.
sure.
You know what I'm
The clip
saying?
online.
Yeah, I saw the clip online, you know what I'm saying? So, that sucks. That sucks that happened. Stipe ain't gonna fight him anymore. You know what I'm saying? Stipe's not fighting, so you know what I'm saying? That sucks for Stipe. The fight between Pavlovich and Aspinall. I'm picking Pavlovich because he got the bombs. So, he gonna throw bombs. I think Aspinall, he be fast. He be fast and dynamic like that. You know what I'm saying? And he also hits hard and he be fast. I mean, you've seen his recent fights. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
I'm still gonna go with Pavlovich because he be bombing, and it's gonna. I mean, we're gonna see who shows up that night. Whoever shows up that night between them, who's gonna win it? You know what I'm saying? And then the winner fights Jon Jones. I don't know. I just because it's for the interim belt. So after this fight is completed, that's who Jon Jones may have to fight. But that fight's not going to be until next year long. There's going to be a long time before that fight because with that type of injury that Jon Jones had, that's going to take some. That's going to take some time. You know what I'm saying? So whoever wins the belt,
For sure.
whoever wins the belt in 2 weeks, they're gonna be the heavyweight champ. You know what I'm saying? The interim heavyweight champ, but they're probably gonna have to defend that belt. Probably still gonna have to defend that belt, but before Jones even comes back later. That's my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying?
So,
That's my opinion on the heavyweight division.
so where
And
do
then
you?
and then whoever wins between Derrick Lewis and Jailton Almeida tomorrow, that's who's gonna get the next title shot. So, so that's what I thought. So we're looking at a potential Sergey Pavlovich versus Derrick Lewis for the heavyweight title later. And this is just a prediction. As I'm just predicting right now. You know what I'm saying? Respect to all these fighters. I'm literally just talking on this computer right now. Okay, you feel me?
For sure. Hey,
We're gonna see.
So your opinion is that when it's all said and done,
That's my
it's
opinion on the
winning
heavyweight division.
between Derrick
That's what I'm
Lewis
thinking.
and Sergey
Yes, and
Pavlovich.
then Derrick Lewis becomes the UFC heavyweight champion of the world.
Rapper for
Dang!
Houston.
Repping for
Bring that belt back
Houston.
to H-Town.
Let's go. Bringing the belt back to H Town. So
I want to ask you then, where in the mix? Because there's two important characters missing in that. There's Jon Jones and Stipe. What do you think happens next for Stipe and John? I mean, obviously the UFC, they still want to, for what it's worth,
they
Stipe
might
is
try to
still the
rebook that fight, bro. They might even just try to rebook that fight. I don't know. We're gonna see,
yeah,
because and then you know Stipe, he probably did a whole camp. He probably still could have just fought anyways, but um, maybe the UFC, they're just trying to hold him for that fight, for that big fight. They don't want to. Maybe they didn't want him to fight some other heavyweight. They want to just save him for that title fight or something. You know what I'm saying?
I
Uh,
agree. I think that's probably the.
because he's like the most
I mean,
decorated heavyweight champion. You know what I'm saying, of our time right now, Stipe. But he's been active, but he hasn't fought, I think, since the Ngannou fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind
for
of a little
sure,
bit of time, and then now it's more time right now too. Um, but you know, he training though, so we're gonna see when that time comes. We're gonna see when that time comes. Truthfully,
for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that the biggest. So let me ask you about another fight then. The biggest, the biggest fight, the biggest heavyweight fight, undeniably, even bigger than Stipe and John. I know you know where I'm going. We gotta talk about it. Is do we have any hope to ever see Francis and Jon Jones to see
oh
the
my
UFC
gosh, I don't think
co-promote an event
so.
with the PFL? You think
I
it could
don't think so, bro.
happen?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Good question, but I mean, What the heck? What the heck? No way. I don't think that's happening, bro. That boat sailed, I think. In my opinion.
Yeah,
Jones versus Ngannou, I don't think that's gonna happen ever.
yeah. Well, I heard an interesting argument for it. The argument is the UFC. At the end of the day, Francis Ngannou, with everything that's happened, is had the upper. I mean, optically, it looks like he's beat the UFC. Or I mean, well, maybe a better way of putting it is he has brand. He's shown that he's able to go in his own direction and not like he bet on himself and it paid off. Um, but with that being said, like the UFC, this don't make well, there's still plenty of money for the UFC to be made here. Am I right? Because think about how many people would pay to see that. To see, the guy that took the title, like it's Jon Jones is without a doubt the best, the greatest MMA, the GOAT when it comes to MMA. But I mean, we still have this looming question of who's the greatest when it comes down to it, who's the baddest man on the planet right now. And I think not only with his performance against Tyson
I mean,
Fury,
I would love to see that fight happen, bro. I would love to
like
see
yeah,
Jon Jones versus Ngannou in a full MMA fight. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? But it won't happen in the UFC because Ngannou's not coming back to the UFC, and the UFC won't re-sign him because the Dana White said that he didn't like working with Ngannou. He made it sound, he said like that. He said it was hard working with him. You know what I'm saying? So that
for
fight won't they
sure.
won't that's it. I think you know what I'm saying. On that note, in my humble opinion, you know what I'm saying.
And I agree
So
with
if the
you. I
fight were
agree
to
with you that
happen, I
yeah.
mean, that's why I don't think it's gonna happen. That's why I don't think that fight's happening. I would like to see it, you know what I'm saying? But Ngannou's gonna stick to boxing. I think, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's probably the smartest thing for him to do in terms of making money. I think in terms of you know that fight with continuing to do MMA and if getting that Jon Jones fight, which he's expressed that that's like the thing that he wants in terms of legacy. I do think that I agree with you that we're not going to see that fight happen under the UFC's banner, probably by itself. Um, but I mean, who's not to say that you know Dana White? I know right now maybe they're feels one way about how the whole situation has gone down, but maybe we do see him change his mind in the future, or at the very least, come to the negotiating table to be like, hey, there's money to be made with even if it's the UFC co-promoting that with the PFL. But I mean, maybe I'm just being hopeful because ultimately I just want to see the fight. I want that question to be answered. Like,
I see you, bro. I see
it
you,
would be
bro.
such a shame if we did not get that fight. Like, this is the sort of problem that people have with boxing at the end of the day, right? Like, it's the best of the best not fighting each other because of all of these issues when it comes to business, when it comes to people standing in between, you know, having disputes over who's making what money, you know, people ducking whatnot. And that's what ultimately why the UFC has been so successful is, say what you want in terms of, fighter pays one issue, but where the UFC really shines is getting these big money fights to happen or like these big, the best of the best fight each other,
That's what I like
more
about the UFC.
consistently.
The best fight
For
the
sure.
best. The best are gonna fight the best. You know what I'm saying? That's how
For
Roy Jones
sure.
Jr. said it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. They're gonna let the cream rise to the top.
Let's go. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So
And that's why the UFC, has been able to make the money that they're making now. Like profit wise, they make more money than and I quote don't quote me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's off the top of my head. I believe it's more than every other boxing promotion or every other like boxing promotion. I think boxing promoter combined. If you just compare the UFC's revenue to that of just folks hosting these boxing fights, which says it says a lot, like especially with the popularity of boxing in the United States and in the UK. Like, I mean, but this is the sort of problem that boxing has. So I hope we don't have a similar thing stop folks from coming together and making these fights, making that fight, the Francis Ngannou and
Oh,
Jon
that
Jones
one in
fight happen.
particular.
Yes, just that one in particular. And we're seeing, who knows what happens in the future with the lawsuit that the UFC has on its hands, and who knows if the law change. We're in, but just like with Francis's win, and with all the things that have happened, we're in such a like transformative, I want to say, era of mixed martial arts. I think the UFC still is definitely, without a doubt, is at the top of that mountain, but it's an exciting time to be a fan of MMA. I mean, especially seeing Francis, beat the lineal heavyweight boxing champion.
Watching him beat the heavyweight boxing champion out.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Like, judges' opinion aside, we all, and you even see it like within the boxing world. Everyone talking about it, um, framing it in the sense of.
Oh, your
So
phone was cutting off,
it's a great time to be an MMA fan.
or your stream was cutting off.
Yeah, working now.
Nah, see now, yeah, it's working
Okay,
now.
yeah. Nah, but I mean, it's exciting time to be an MMA fan. You got, even in the boxing community, everybody's talking about how they, we all know what's up with that fight. We know who won. Yeah, it's so I'm interested to see the development of MMA in Africa, especially like with the PFL going out there, and obviously the UFC's. Who knows if we see a UFC Africa in the coming future, but I think there's a lot of talent out there. I mean, you got that period of time, we had 3 African champions, which I mean, it's crazy, right? Where like just like from what, a year, 2 years ago, you had multiple champions with long reigns, and now, I mean, um, what do you think? What do you think about the middleweight division? The matchup between, I don't think we talked about
Oh
Hamzat
my gosh. Oh my
and Jamall
goodness,
Usman.
bro. Oh yeah, that's what we forgot about, Nas. Dude, that fight was great, dude. That fight was great. That fight was super good, bro. Hamzat, he showed, you know what I mean, that, you know, he went in there, he fought a great fight, you know. Usman was shining in the later rounds, bro. He looked like he was really fit. He was like he could have won that fight if it was a 5 round fight, or if he just kind of threw a couple more moves, maybe a couple more punches, and you know what I'm saying. But Usman fought a great fight on short notice and going up a weight class. You know what I mean? But Hamza did what he needed to do to win. He got to the takedown, got to the body lock, or got to the figure 4 body triangle. You know what I'm saying? Got to the back, landed the shots that he needed to land. You know what I'm saying? And he's strong in that grappling. You know what I'm saying? Hamzat versus Sean Strickland. Hamzat versus Sean Strickland. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So let me ask you that. So Usman did a wonderful job despite losing that fight, coming off of you know coming off of the couch on short notice. But originally that fight was supposed to be scheduled against Paulo Costa. So who do you think would have, let's say that
I
original
still would have went
matchup would
with Hamzat. I
happen?
still was gonna go with Hamzat. You know what I'm saying? Hamzat, the future title challenger. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would. No matter what, I was still gonna go. I was still picking Chimaev to win the fight. You know, that's what I
For
was. That's what
sure.
I was
Yeah.
thinking. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that matchup's done now. So because now, yeah, Hamzat Chimaev probably getting that title shot now. You know what I'm saying? So
Probably. He's gonna be the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. And then yeah, so we're gonna see how this year ends right now with these next couple of fights. You know what I'm saying? But that was solid, bro. Hey, we hit that one, bro. We hit that action, bro. We've been recording right now for 1 hour, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Ain't
that
that
there's plenty
crazy?
of good. Yes,
Truthfully, it's,
there's
it's
some good
been it's
content
been
there.
90 minutes, but you know what I mean. We did like the pre-talking before we went live. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we've been on camera right now for 90 minutes. This episode's an hour, so I'm gonna edit it real quick. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. I think there's some really good clips there. Especially like in the beginning when we were talking about Francis. And then yeah,
Mhm.
no, hey, you know what I mean? Do your thing. But I'm glad to be a part of it. You feel me?
Let's go. You the real one, Matt.
Hell yeah. Yes,
Mhm.
sir. Yeah, I mean, but hit me up when I don't know when you're gonna be here.
I'm gonna hit
You know
you
what I
up. Oh, I'm
mean?
gonna see. I
But you already
I'm gonna
know.
see you in Cali. All right, you already know, bro.
Hell yeah, you already
Mhm.
know. Yo, tell Christina I said what's up. I see Monkey in the corner over there too. Tell Monkey I said what's up.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah.
All right, all
Yo.
right. Later, Matt. Peace.
All right, my brother.
Boom.